Flex, the livest one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker hot stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Wait a minute. Let's not lose focus. Drew Titan Bronze on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, like and share the video. I see that I gotta keep some of you cats on focus. You guys lose focus. You lose focus. I don't. Smash the like button, like and share the video. Now there's clickbait and there's reality. There's clickbait and there's reality. Now I know we're in an era where these new kids that were born like in the new millennium, like in the 2000s and up, 2005, 2010, you know, you kids, you guys have short attention spans. When I came up, I had at least 50 phone numbers memorized in my mind. There was no smartphones, there was no internet. I actually went outside and played. I got some sun to nourish my melanin skin, my dominant melanin skin. Dominant. You kids, you just don't do that. Memorize. You don't memorize your mama phone number. But you know every little Wayne track, all the things that are unnecessary. Y'all don't even know what the hell a Dewey Decimal System is. Because you're retarded, and I understand that. And the cats that are my age, running around online, you take advantage of these kids. Instead of teaching them right, you enable the crap because it nets you dividends. I don't play that game. I don't play that game. I'll say it one more time. I don't play that game. Do this roll call real quick because I ain't playing with these clowns this morning. It's our 10-year 8, Anwar Willis, Electric Circuit, Todd Swindle, Ballmasters Football, Cameron Fields, Queen, salute. Why not? Salute. Mind of Monster Musa, Eric Jordan, Mo G, The Brothers UK, Derek Gaines in the building, Stephen X, Vince Valborn, Mr. Shelton, Tay Tay, salute. G McCall, Philip D in the building, whatever, man. Salute. Eric Jordan earlier in that super chat, he says, lightweight. No, Miguel, not today. Nope, we ain't playing those games. We ain't playing those games. Nope. I'm not lying. I ain't got to lie on this kid. This is what he said. King Bonnie, Sam Mack, Cedric Taylor, Jeff Spark, Shogun, Shawa, my sis, salute. Smash the like button. I ain't got to lie on this kid. He said this. He said this. Now, there was a situation that happened a few days ago. You know, Devin Haney was minding his business at an amusement park, and some rabid Latino, Ryan Garcia fan, ran up on him. And the story is, from what I heard, he ran up on him with the N-word. My thing is, he's lucky he's breathing. Only thing I say about Devin is that I hope the young man understands that he's at a point in his career now where he can't go anywhere without security. I mean, it's a shame that you live in a world that you got to walk around with security, and you just trying to enjoy life because you don't think you're above anybody. You're just out and about in the music park or a fair, whatever, and some crazy ass Latino that has an unconditional love for this fraud called Ryan Garcia, this fraud, this fake Christian, this fraud, this mental case, because that's what he is. He's a fraud, he's a mental case, and he's a fake Christian. Absolutely he is. And he's a racist. Let's not forget that. He's a racist. Out now. I speak of the facts. Him, his mother, his father, his sister, and everyone who supports him. And if you're black and you support this kid because you have an unconditional hatred towards Devin Haney, you display extreme ignorance, self-hatred, and you look in the mirror and you call yourself the N-word before you get your day started, before you even put that toothbrush in your mouth. Even if you do that, some of y'all are disgusting. Y'all just gargle some salt water and spit it out and then go talk in people's face all day. You're disgusting. This is what I'm saying. This is who you support. And you got a problem. So the only thing I hope Devin understands is that he needs to walk around with security now, because security was supposed to handle that, not him. Not even his friends. He was there with his friends. They're not even supposed to be risking going to jail because of some stupid Ryan Garcia super fan who don't know Ryan. Watch this. Ryan will get a BBL to a complete total stranger, but he won't bail that kid out of prison if it went that way. Now the story is, dude ran up on him with the N-bomb. I'm telling you, he's lucky he's alive. That would never, ever, ever be me and my crew. We're a little bigger than Devin's crew. And I know Devin's a pro fighter and all that stuff, but we're a little bigger than... We'd have stomped that dude's ears together. Trust me. There'd have been some mug shots following that. I'm telling you. Devin did it right. From what I saw, he threw a punch, he missed, and he walked off. He missed, though. So he walked off. And if I miss you in the chat, know that I love you. I'm just cooking right now. He threw the punch and he did right. He walked off. I said, okay, that's how you do it. I couldn't have been there because I'd have had a mug shot. That kid wouldn't have got up. No, that kid would have been he'd have been comatose. I promise you that. I promise. You ain't gonna walk up on me with no N-bomb. You're not doing that. Why that kid would have been laying in the puddle of his own blood, clinging to life, is why when you cats see me in real life at a fight or in life, you don't say anything. Because you look at me and your heart races and you realize, oh, I better not. Perfect choice. Leave me the F alone. I don't play any of these games. And what this fool did, this kid tested the water. He walked up on him, from what I understand, with the N-bomb. So in other words, Ryan makes it okay. Ryan made it okay. And I'm telling you, that's the first kid to do it. He ain't gonna be the last. This is why Devin needs to walk with security now. This is why. Congratulations. Ryan Garcia has now made it unsafe. Now there's gonna be a bunch of people thinking that it's safe to do that. Trying to go viral. I'm telling you, we live in an age where people try and go viral for stupid reasons. This trolling and stuff, let me tell you something. It gets you killed. And salute to Eric Jordan in that super chat. He said, Devin, security has the power of the ninja sword. I'll hit that button in a minute. I'm just in the zone right now, Eric. I'm just in the zone right now. Let me get this out. You nappy-headed knuckle draggers. You guys really don't care. I'm not gonna say you don't know. You're not stupid. You know what you're doing. You don't care. You don't care how dangerous this mental case has made the atmosphere. You don't care. You know what y'all don't know? And I didn't speak on it. At the presser in New York, and you can ask Blue Blood, you can ask Clarence McLean, he was there. Who else was there? There's a few brothers there. When we were leaving, after Devin got off the stage, there's like a area where they were serving the food and stuff at first. There was some clowns all the way in the back because they let the public in. They let some people from the public in. A little scuffle broke out by the steps. And all I heard was some dudes talking about, yo, where Devin Haney at? And there was a little scuffle by the steps, and I'm looking, I want to see what's going on. And I'm standing there like, yo, because Devin was talking and Bill was talking. They had cameras in their face. They were surrounded by a bunch of media. And these fools came from behind where the public was sitting, and I heard someone say, hey, yo, where Devin at? But while Devin was talking on the stage at the Palladium, you know, they had their snob remarks all the way in the back. That comes with the territory. Oh, pillow fancy. Yeah, okay. Those same people, I don't know, I couldn't see who was saying that. I wasn't really paying attention to all of that. But when they came downstairs, security had to handle their business. And I couldn't see. But somebody got escorted out. It was about 2 or 3 guys got escorted out. I mean, really think about this. I don't see any Devin Haney fans talking about, yo, where Ryan at? He's walking around here with the N-bomb. He's walking around here talking about he wants to resurrect George Floyd and delete him again. The knee on his neck is not why he died. It was fentanyl in his bloodstream, and he wants to join the Ku Klux Klan. He said this, y'all. He said this. Stop me when I'm lying. He said this. And now you got some dude by himself. Now listen now, Devin wasn't by himself, he was with friends. This cat was by himself and thought he was Superman. So either he was looking for a paycheck or he's really crazy. And if you're really crazy, if you can run up on him by a pro fighter with his friends by yourself, what are you subject to do? Next time it's gonna be a gun, and next time it's gonna be a knife, a bat, it's gonna be something. Now Devin needs to walk around with security to avoid lawsuits, and to avoid really, now listen, if he really hit that kid, it'd have been something else. Now the fact that you knuckle-dragging, nappy-headed Negroes, you self-hating Negroes, you knuckle-dragging, you bumpy knuckle-dragging, big-lip apes with sharp teeth, you orangutan slinging chimpanzees with hands for feet. Your mama should have swallowed you. Your mama should have swallowed you. If you have no idea what this even means, I normally say I can't help you. I ain't trying to help you. I hope y'all all delete yourselves. I hope y'all getting a car accidents leading into inflaming, the highest and hottest of car fires with your kids in the car. Because if you're raising kids in your image, I don't want them around either. I don't want them around. Tay in that super chat, salute. Salute, Queen. Much love. I don't want you around. Your thought process is dangerous. And all you're doing, like I said, if you're my age and you're enabling this stuff, you're unproductive and you need to go. You need to go. You're not my brother. You're not my sister. You need to go. Y'all got mad at me when I said I hope if Sugar Hill knew about Tyson Fury cheating Deontay, everyone involved need to die in a car fire. I got mad at me for that. Do y'all see what I mean now? I meant it. Attempted murder, and now this dude is leading the charge. Now he got some maniacs out here running up on a pro fighter for what exactly? He could have shouted something snide and kept walking. This dude walked up on Devin. Do you know how dangerous this is? Now, instead of getting on Twitter and telling his fans, yo, I ain't asked y'all to do all of that. Y'all ain't need to do all of that. Instead of saying that, what does he do? Y'all read the tweet. I'm not even gonna pull it up, man. He enables the nonsense. He enables it. And I see a bunch of knuckle-dragging, big-lip monkeys. I see y'all on Twitter. I'm getting all the screenshots. Devin couldn't knock out a person at the park. Yeah. You know what I realized? Here's the deal. Here's where the dysfunction is. All you off-code, knuckle-dragging, big-lip chimpanzees, the god-awfuls, let's call them. The god-awfuls. The nappy-headed Negroes, the god-awfuls. I just gave them a name. The god-awfuls. The nappy-headed midget Negroes, the chimpanzees with sharp teeth, knuckle-dragging, swinging from their feet. The god-awfuls. You know what I think? When you see a diseased Negro, did you know that when we were bred, because we were bred like animals, you know, you take the biggest bull, and then you take the biggest heifer, the female cow, and you hope that when they breed, they make strong animals, strong other bulls, strong cows. You get the best steak, the best milk, right? When we were bred as animals, based off of what I read, they used to blindfold the men and the women and put them in a room and tell us to reproduce. Here's the problem. A lot of these dudes, you know, depending on the age, you know, an erection is involuntary. And, you know, you breed N-word or we gonna kill you. You better get busy. And you're blindfolded and you go in the room and it's like, okay, this is a woman, I gotta breed with this woman. You know what the problem was? Sometimes they're breeding with their sisters or their mothers or their first cousins or fathers impregnating their 14, 15, 16-year-old daughter. And you don't know because you're blindfolded. And they're giving birth. And sometimes they'll have all their digits. They have 10 toes, 10 fingers, both arms or whatever, but their eyes cockeyed because they're a product. You know, your father's also your brother type thing. What? Congratulations, you just impregnated your aunt. You didn't know. You was blindfolded. Well, I think generations of that, you have these sick Negroes running around on YouTube. There's something in the bloodline that spawned a retard. They're a product of that. It has to be. It has to be that. Did y'all know that? That's real. We were bred like cattle. So when I see all these sick Negroes, I'm like, this Negro, especially, look, when I see these Negroes with that good hair, it's like you go down their lineage, nappy, 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 and then you got a Christopher Williams looking dude. Huh? Oh, great grandma got the R word. So when this Negro picks up his mic and, you know, he gets to talking, and it's like, why is he such a sellout? Oh, man. That's massa coming out of him. He can't help it. It's in his DNA. Do y'all understand? There's something scientific behind this. I'm not kidding. You ever looked at a dude and be like, what's wrong with this dude? I'm telling y'all. There's something scientific behind this. Look at all these nappy-headed Negroes running around on YouTube. You mean to tell me that Devin went to a fair with his friends and that fool, in the name of Ryan Garcia, jumped bag with his crew, and somehow that's Devin's fault? Are y'all kidding me? Are y'all kidding me? Read that. Read that. Y'all think I'm joking? There's something scientific to this because I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this. I've watched this and I said, this they can't be serious. Listen, y'all, the kid said he wants to resurrect George Floyd, delete him again, and join the Ku Klux Klan. And the knee on the neck is not why he died. It was because he had fentanyl in his bloodstream, which the autopsy proved that was an absolute lie. Years later, he's online talking that. And then when people call him out on it, you hear people talking about, hey, yeah, you know, he's young. He's young. All right, watch this. Well, Devin's just as young as he is. They're about the same age. And this kid is out trying to have a good time with his friends because he's still young. All right, this time he's not at a club minding his business where the other knuckle-dragging super N-word pulls up on him. I'm right here. I'm right here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm the big ape from Baltimore. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now he's at a freaking fair and some Ryan Garcia fan tries to pull up on him. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What are we dealing with? Yeah, Mr. Shelton, he is older than Dev. So Dev is a millionaire living his best life, and now he got to deal with Ryan Garcia fans. And he gets online, and instead of saying, hey, man, don't do that. If Ryan Garcia had said, yo, don't do that, I'd have gave him credit for that. Instead, what does he do? He enables it. That's what you're, and then you knuckle-dragging god-awfuls with the nappy hair. You midgets. You Negroes from the West Coast with good hair. Get on here like it was Devin's fault. Y'all act like Devin, this wasn't a Mike Tyson story. I could tell you some Mike Tyson stories. How he rolled up to the tunnel with a bunch of his entourage and chasing bouncers around parked cars. I saw it with my own two eyes. I said, that's Mike? A 6'5" bouncer. Chill, Mike, chill. Chasing him in between parked cars. I saw that. I was like, damn. What? This wasn't that. Now the young man got to walk around with security because Ryan Garcia fans are crazy. And you knuckle-dragging, big-lipped, sharp-toothed apes, the god-awfuls, instead of pointing the finger where it needs to go, it's saying, yo, Ryan, look at what you did. You want to talk about how Devin didn't hit him clean. What if he did? What if he did? Oh, his friends jumped him. What were they supposed to do? If any of you get into an altercation with one idiot and your friends stand by and don't help you, listen, this is the street. You ain't got to play fair. If you're literally minding your business and someone jumps out the corner, yo, da-da-da-da-da, all of y'all be like, what? This ain't no 1D. This ain't no long rivalry. It's like, yo, who is this? Oh, no. We got to deal with this quick. We don't know if he got a gun or a knife on him. No, he's going to get dealt with. And as a matter of fact, his friends did the right thing. And Devin did the right thing. You probably won't hear it, but I wouldn't be surprised if one of his men said, yo, D, walk. Get out of here. Because you're the bag. It's not going to be the last time. Now Devin's a target, y'all. I hope y'all understand. That's why Mike Tyson became a target. He could be walking in the airport and someone will walk by and just jump into him and fall on the floor. Oh, he hit me. We're in the age of trolling now. We're in the age of, let me see how far I can go. Y'all remember when Obama was in office? All of a sudden, white boys want to walk through neighborhoods with their AK-47s. I'm sorry, the AR-15s, not AK-47s. I retract that. They're AR-15s. Because they said, oh, the Constitution said I could do this? Let me see if I can do it. And they went and did it. How many videos you saw online with cats walking with AR-15s? You're like, what? They weren't doing this when Bush was in office. They weren't even doing it when Clinton was in office. It was there the whole time. Now they want to do it. But did you see the video when it was a white kid and a black kid? They were friends. They said, we have the same firearm. I'm going to walk that way, and my black friend's going to walk that way. Let's see what happens. The white kid kept walking. 3 blocks later, they had helicopters in the air, squad cars pulled up, pointed at the black kid. Get on the ground. He was well within his right. Why he got to get on the ground? His white friend kept walking the other way. Nobody did anything to him. They did nothing to him. I wonder why. I wonder why. This is the atmosphere. Trolling. I remember watching the video. Let me see if I can find it. It was Lennox Lewis. This is it. This is it. This is it. Hold on. Now look at this. Look at this. Now this is Lennox Lewis, y'all. Look at this. Now, Lennox Lewis just don't want you putting your hands in his face. Look at this dude. Look. He says, don't put your hands in my face. Don't do that. He already got his hand around him. He says, don't do that. Boom. You see what I mean, y'all? You see? You see? Now, the man's being nice enough to take pictures, and all he says is, don't put your hands in my face. And that drunk idiot was insistent. That's what I call a stunt man. That's why I call a lot of you white folk out here. Y'all stuntmen. Y'all will risk life, literally, life in limb if it means a lawsuit. Y'all are crazy. That's still Lennox Lewis. I'm not going to take a clean punch from George Foreman right now. He's like 104. No, I'm not letting, what? I'm not even about to play that game. I'm not even about to play that game. No, that's still George Foreman. I don't care. I don't want to take a clean shot from Ernie Shavers and he's dead. No. I want to get hit with his ashes. Get out of here. Look. You're too close, buddy. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know how many trolls, this don't make the news. You know how many trolls actually lost their lives goofing around? You know how many trolls lost their lives goofing around in the street? Some white kid a few years ago trolling, and he did something and he got shot. A black guy shot him, I think. And he was a YouTuber, you know, making money. And his thing was out there going out and bothering people. What y'all don't understand is, when you're my age, you know, you really don't understand trolling. Stormy says not enough of them. Then yeah, and I agree with that. I agree with that. I think the kid got shot, but it was determined that it was a justified shooting. The fella had a concealed carry, from what I understand, from what I remember, and how it was perceived was, I think dude thought his life was in danger, so he pulled out his legal carry and defended himself. It was a prank, and he's dead. White kid, you lost your life over social media nonsense. And that's how we handle that. So, I mean, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? That troll got what he deserved. The troll got what he deserved. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. Now your parents are crying and singing Gangsta Lean, if y'all even know the words of that song. My God, at your funeral. This is for my homies. Remember that? And that Gangsta Lean. And you leaning in the coffin, playing around in the street. That's what you get. Y'all play too damn much. In what universe do you interrupt someone's day? You don't know what kind of day someone's having. People got real life issues that they're dealing with. And then here you come with your microphone and iPhone. Or doing something, or you got your friend filming you doing something stupid that could be perceived as a threat. And then the person pulls out and be like, bang, game over. Game over. Now, what you do that for? It was a prank. I didn't know that. He's bouncing around. You know those scary pranks? Where you're walking in the parking lot by yourself? And then they jump out with a clown suit and a knife? Some people run. Some of that ish is funny. But I saw one where dude looked and he pulled out his gun and was like, hold on now. And dude yanked off he yanked off the clown hat real quick. Oh, it was a prank. He was like, all right, stop playing. I'm not playing. You playing. I'm not playing. I'm trying to get to my car. Excuse me? Almost knocked the chest out your back. With this Smith & Wesson, dogs. What you mean? Stop playing. He can get you killed out here. So when Ryan Garcia says, I'm trolling, let me explain something to you guys. You don't troll with this. You don't troll with this. And he did, and this is what I want y'all to understand. He never apologized. Even when he was on that stream with Keyshawn Davis and Shakap Sanchez, he said, no, I'm not like that for you guys to spit a narrative. Ain't no spitting no narrative. You said it. You never said, yo, I'm sorry. I was just playing. Shout out to the Floyd family. I'm sorry. And nobody jumped out. We have no organization. Let me explain to you how. Young Abel in that super chat, salute. He says, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Exactly. Let me be clear. When Kyrie Irving just referred people to a documentary, he had to pay money. He almost got kicked out of the NBA. He had to have meetings with the Jewish community. Did I mention he had to pay money? I'll say it again. He had to take classes, sensitivity classes. He didn't even do anything. He said, man, I saw this documentary. Look, and the documentary is already on. What was it, on Netflix or something? It was there the whole time. Yeah, like he wrote it, directed it. He went on tour with it. No, he said, yo, I just saw this thing, man. You go check it out. Next thing you know, his career's in jeopardy. What? Wait a minute.
What?
Yeah, it was on Amazon. It was there the whole time. That like he backed it financially, put money into it, narrated it. No, he just said, yeah, I saw this thing on Amazon. Look. Next thing you know, there was a possibility he'll never be able to play in the NBA again. He has to meet with rabbis. For what? For what? He didn't do anything. But you see, that community is so tight-knit. I ain't even mad at them. Because they get stuff done. Unlike us. You see, we just had a troll that came in here talking about black on black, whatever. I just blocked them. That's how you handle it. That's how you handle it. Like, I got Negroes watching me right now. I know he's going to say something about somebody, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to timestamp what he says and send it to that person. Because that's what I do. Like the knuckle dragging, big lip, razor sharp teeth chimpanzee you are. Or cracker, trying to enable black on black situations. Do your worst. Do your worst. Because I know two things. Number one, it means nothing to me. And whoever you go run tell, if they want to take value in somebody behind a letter in their avatar and they don't know you, that's on them. Number two, it means nothing to me. You ain't going to do nothing to me. Because you can't, because you're a coward. How does that feel to be a coward? Hiding behind a pulsating letter. You don't show your name. You don't show your face. You just can't stand my boxing opinion. You can't stand my shine. You can't stand that my little 8,000 subs, I can go into a fight and at least 10 people will recognize me and actually take a picture with me. Even fighters recognize me. Hey, man. I watch every morning. What's your name again? Oh, yeah, I see you. That happens to me. And you'll be in the same arena and say, oh, shit. Yeah, and you do nothing. Or if you even show up to the event. You know I'm there, if you even show up. He's not even, that dude, the nappy-headed Negro, he's not even a chimpanzee. Chimpanzees are dangerous. He's one of those monkeys that when you play the music, they jump out the box and hold their hat out and collect money. He's one of those little monkeys. But your feet still look like hands. You nappy-headed coward. How does that feel to be a nappy-headed coward? Beefing with other black people online. That's ridiculous. Meanwhile, Devin gets assaulted in the name of Ryan Garcia. And y'all don't see a problem with this? Where were their videos when he said he wanted to resurrect George Floyd and delete him again and join the Ku Klux Klan? Where were the videos there? You fake pro-blacks, where were the videos? I spoke on it. The LDBC spoke on it because he said it. I didn't make it up. He said it. He said it. And I'm like, wait a minute. Ostarine, George Floyd, he said he got raped by a black man. That's what he said. He also said he knows who killed Tupac. What the, bro, what are y'all doing? And somehow you could disregard all of that. Man, he got on Twitter and he literally said, I do what I want. That's very Trump-esque. When Trump said I could stand on the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and no one would care. He really meant what he said. He really meant it. And he was right. So all of that happened. Did I lie just now on anything? And I know I went around the world with it. But he said all of this. From him doing what he wanted to, he knew who shot. He's talking about aliens and come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. And he never apologized. He never apologized. He never apologized for Ostarine. And he never apologized for what he said to George Floyd and his family. He never apologized. And you knuckle dragging, big lip apes. You knuckle dragging, big lip monkeys. You super primates. Y'all look past all of that, straight to Devin. So now, let me tell you something. I'm not going to say black people. I'm going to say you Negroes. Y'all are diseased. Now, let me go back to slave days. When they put all you monkeys in the room and blindfolded y'all, and the men started impregnating their first cousins and their mothers and their sisters and gave birth to these abominational babies. They got they got 2 right arms and a shoulder on the left. It's like, what's wrong with this kid? Throw him in the garbage. Feed that baby to the alligators. Oh, y'all don't know. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. You think they were feeding black kids to the alligators just for fun? They were doing it for a reason. Because when the abominations were coming out from birth, like, oh man, what's wrong with this kid? He literally has 2 left feet. Alligator food. Bam. There you go. Oh, but this one's fine. Grows up to be Shaq size, but you know what's wrong? He's slow. He's a big old burly field dude, but he's oh, well, yeah, you know, your man, mama, yo, what's wrong with this kid? He's retarded. Because his older brother is also his father. That's what happened, and you're trying to figure out what's wrong with this kid. Well, Charles, when you stuck those Negroes in the room and told them to mate, that big dude, that's actually her son. So you made him bang his mother, and he actually gave birth to his brother, but he's really his father. And now 17 years later, you have a 7-foot-tall mammoth, but he's retarded. I don't care. I need some 7-foot-tall mammoths to run these goddamn fields. Put him in the room, blindfold him and put him in the room. You don't even have to blindfold him. He's just banging everything. And 400 years later, somebody gives birth to a midget named Malachi. I don't care. Here's what you do. Timestamp that, send it to him. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I said what I said. And he's mad because he didn't get the 7-foot-tall genetics. He got the 4'11". The Wakandans! The Wakandans! Little nappy headed. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, he got jerked. He'd rather be retarded and 7 feet tall than have all of his marbles and be 4'11". You ever notice that midgets walk around with their fists balled up all the time? That's because they're mad. That's because they're mad. And this is all relevant. This is all relevant. This is all relevant. The first time that dude, I heard about that dude mentioning me, do you know he was online calling me a midget? Drew the midget. And my brother Trick Nolte was like, who is this guy? I said, I don't know. He sent me a picture. I said, okay. He had a big old shirt that said LDBC Killer. I hit up 78. I said, who is this guy? He said, I don't know. This guy hit me up. He wanted to run with us. And I told him, you know, just hang out. Let us get to know you, whatever. Next thing you know, he has an LDBC Killer shirt. I said, oh, okay. Never responded to him. Never. Trick Nolte hit me up. He's like, yo, why is he online calling you a midget? I said, I don't know. I don't know the guy. I never met him. Don't know him. Drew the midget. And I'm looking at him. I said, I hope he at least 6 feet tall. And he's not. He's not. Come to find out, he's not. Drew the midget. And guess what, y'all? I don't care what he says. He had an opportunity to meet me face to face at the Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight. The man packed up and left his entire hotel after he met the general. All the general said to him is like, all right, well, we square. Buy you a drink now? No, I got somewhere to go. Hopping around doing backflips, like how Tank does a backflip on stage on command by white media. Do that flip. Okay, Baltimore. Backflip. That was Malachi in Brooklyn. 78 was like, chill. You ain't got a monkey flip or whatever. Let's go have a drink. No. I gotta go to Marco's Comedy Club. I'm like, oh, okay. He said, all right, well, look, we square, but when you see Drew, you got to get square with him. He didn't say Drew's going to slap you or beat you up. He said, when you see him, got to get right with him. That's something different. Okay, I see him. Checked out the whole hotel. Didn't see him at the weigh-in. Didn't see him at the fight. And that's the truth. That's the truth. With the backflip and stuff, I'm trolling with the backflip and stuff. But we never met. 3 years he's been talking about me. 3 years. If I'm talking about somebody for 3 years and I have an opportunity to meet him, I want to meet him face to face. 3 years he's been talking about me. My boy at my gym was like, yo, who's True Boxing Media? I said, oh man. He said, yo, did a whole live stream about you in 2021. I said, when? Recently? He said, nah, 2021. I said, man. He said, what happened with y'all? I said, I don't know. I don't know him. He said, wait a minute, you don't know him? I said, I don't know him. I never met him. I don't know him. We never spoke. We never had a spat on a panel, nothing. I don't know him. He said, that's weird. I said, okay, thank you. I said, and this is what it means to be a YouTuber. I don't know that dude. Imagine someone doing that to you. Everybody in the chat, imagine you just get online and there's 1,000 videos about you and you don't know any of these people. Imagine. When I've mentioned somebody on my airwaves, I've had some sort of interaction with them at some point. And I've let shit rest and rest and rest and rest and rest. And I'm like, all right, I can't take it no more. Now I have a right to say something now. That's that. So I don't care what he says. Being Pro, salute to you, man, in that super chat. Much love. Salute. I don't care what he says. That's the truth. He saw 78. 78 said he got to get right with me. I didn't see him the whole weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I ain't see him. I left New York Sunday morning. Friday, he was in at the weigh-in, and he had from what I understand, he had a full pass. Rick Glasser was there. What we gonna do, beat up Rick Glasser? Have you seen him? He's short, fat, old, pale. That's bullying. I looked at him. Hashtag boxing. There you go right there. For what? Tell you in the building, salute. What I'm telling you really happened. And why I'm bringing it up right now, that's the self-hatred part. I don't know that man. I don't know him. This is called social media. I didn't get on here to make enemies. I came on here to talk boxing, build relationships. We ain't got to agree. But I'm always in for a good conversation. Next thing you know, he throws on the LDBC killer. Do y'all know that word killer is a threat? Do you understand that? What if I walked around, watch this, Tay Jones. What if I was running around on YouTube with a Tay Jones killer shirt for 3 years? And then you come to New York. Don't you and I have business? Don't I have some explaining to do? How about this? Why? Why am I even doing that? And the truth of the matter is, everybody over there in this chat, because I've seen it, 100% of those people that I did recognize are blocked over here. 100% of the people I recognize. I'm like, I remember him. Blocked him, blocked him, blocked him, blocked him, blocked him, blocked him. Don't deal with him. Oh, I see you. What are you doing over here? Remove your wrench, block you. Oh, yeah, there's that. We did nothing to that dude. Next thing you know, he's popping up with an LDBC killer shirt. That's what I call nigga nonsense. That's the self-hatred. And then you add in the fact that he felt that God dealt him a bad hand because he stopped him growing at 4'11". He's short. He's short with a nappy head, and he lifts a little weights, but he's not counting his own blessings. Who comes to New York to a fight to not go to the fight? He was scared of me. I don't care. I don't care what he says. That's the truth. And this Ryan Garcia stuff is all relevant. He gonna say Bill Haney set him up because he told 78 where he was. Man, that was completely coincidental that they end up in the same hotel. Bill wasn't checking for him. Get out of here. I don't know how they had it. Listen, I didn't ask. I didn't know how they ended up in the same hotel. I don't know how. I don't know how. It had nothing to do with me. I heard he was here. I said, okay, I'll meet him. General called me, says, yo, Malachi's here. I said, oh, right? Really? I said, yeah. I said, oh, well, I'm gonna be at the weigh-in. I'll meet him. And that's what I said to him. I said, yeah, I look forward to meeting him. I want to know what, bro, what's up, man? What's up? Because I know it ain't physical, but what's up, man? What's up with you? That's what I was gonna ask him. Checked out the hotel. He went to Marco's Comedy Club. You came all the way to New York to go to a comedy club? Of course, because you're a comedian. Can't no one take you serious? If I went to a fight in Florida and I found out he's at the fight and I don't go to the fight, everyone's going to be asking me, why aren't you and Malachi connect so y'all can even talk? Y'all be on my bumper. Oh, Drew Titan, you know, he big, but he was scared of Malachi. Malachi was everywhere. And guess what? Justifiably so. If I'm supposed to go to a big fight and it's in Florida somewhere and he's there and I'm not there, but I'm going live from my hotel room. And you know, a lot of y'all want these y'all want these beefs. Y'all like that. There's a lot of troublemakers out here. You know, I got several dick blowers that watch my content and timestamp it and send it to people who they think I'm talking about. A lot of that. And like I said, the people that receive it, if you see value in complete and total strangers, you need to understand they don't see value in you. Because they want you to get into an altercation where either you'll be in prison for doing something you didn't want to do or be dead. I get these weird emails all the time. Yo, so-and-so was talking about you. I look at the person's account, just made it like 2 days ago. I don't care. Let them talk. This is the self-hatred. This is the self-hatred. It's ignorance and it's self-hatred. I don't know that dude. He started all of this. He started all of it. Where was his videos? Because I don't watch it, but where was his videos? Some of y'all moonlight. Where was his videos when Ryan said he wanted to resurrect George Floyd and delete him again and join the Ku Klux Klan? Did he mention that? I don't know. I don't go over there. All the black channels that can't stand the LDBC, y'all could have at least said that was in poor taste. Did y'all do that? I don't know. Or did y'all pull in other news, Canelo. In other news, David Benavidez. That's why I say a lot of you clowns are bought and paid for. This is why the LDBC has trust issues. This is why we say it's LDBC or nothing. Do y'all understand that? This is why. Eric Jordan back in that super chat, he said Mr. Malacoon was itching in his boots. The ninja sword was way too strong. I got you right now, brother.
Give power to my nigger sword!
Storming that strong house for well over 2 years. He said, Bill's accused, so that man needs superpowers. Shaking my head. Exactly. Man, I want y'all to understand something. when you see all these dudes on YouTube worried about the wrong stuff, it all makes sense. All you do, this is what I'm saying. You watch this Ryan Garcia stuff. It really did display the dysfunction amongst the Negroes. No, I'm sorry, the chimpanzees. I'm a black man, and I say that proudly. I don't identify with none of that stuff. I don't. I don't. I don't identify with any of that stuff. I could stop at, listen, man. When I say something about a code, I know a lot of you don't understand it, or you act like you don't understand it. You don't understand it until you need it. You don't understand it until you need it. And I'm cool. I'm cool on all of it. Because I know how you knuckle draggers, move. However, I see you. And there's no coming back from what you've done. I'm not on here to make threats. I'm on here just to tell you, stay away from me. When you see me in real life, if you see me in real life, stay away from me. Because there's certain things you've already done that I perceive as a threat. And if you come within striking distance of me, I will strike you. And I'll be within my right. Because of something that you've said, something that you've done. The word killer on your shirt, Malakun, that's a threat, dude. And where I was open to a conversation to have with you, I'm no longer about that. So in the event that we're in the same vicinity, for health purposes, your health purposes, you got to stay away from me, dude. You got to stay away from me. Because you are just like that Ryan Garcia fan that ran up on Devin. By himself, by the way. That's a mental disorder. That's just as sick as that dude that went up in that pizza shop with that gun. And they say, what are you doing? And you know what he said? He said, there's children in the basement. What are you talking about? There's children in your basement. Get those kids out of there. What? This guy was a Trump supporter. And online, there was a rumor going around saying that the Democrats and Hillary Clinton had some kids in the basement of a pizza shop. Don't you know some fool showed up with a gun? Y'all remember that? Look it up. I was like, is this real? It really happened. So there's people out here that are crazy. So when you wear something called LDBC killer, that's a signal to the insane, to the sick. There's sick people out here. Sick. You're sending a message by saying that. It's not a good one. It's unwarranted. It's unfair. It's uncalled for. And what kind of black person are you to even do that? You think it's a joke because the 22nd of every month, which is when we get paid as YouTubers, when you talk about us, it gives you some extra cash in your account. But what's it worth? What happens if somebody actually comes up and does something to us, to one of the queens wearing an LDBC shirt, and she's just out and about representing at a fight, and somebody goes upside their head? Then what? Oh, what you gonna say? I ain't asked them to do that. But what does your shirt say? How many of those did you sell? And what happens when that sick mofo's on the floor getting handcuffed and says, I love you, Malakun. Shoeboxing media. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I ain't asked you to do that. Well, you kind of did. Y'all don't know that there's crazy people out here that actually mean that? They actually listen to you. They're crazy. That's why I got to be careful about what I say on my airwaves. Bro, when did I ever tell my audience to run up on you or refer to you first as something derogatory like you've done us. This is the self-hatred I'm talking about. You're not responsible for anything that you do here. And you don't understand that it's dangerous. This thing that happened to Devin is dangerous. He can afford security. How many of people wearing the LDBC shirt can afford security? How many of us want to even do that? I can take care of myself. But not everybody's me. Imagine going to just a regular local boxing show. You just want to throw on the LDBC shirt saying, look, I'm here supporting boxing, and somebody go upside your head. Not everybody's a fighter. Not everybody wants to leave their house to go to fight and have a fight. Didn't know it was that serious. But when you enable nonsense like that against a group that was started by a black man, because we wanted to get away from the YTBC, because every time we talked about boxing, we was met with monkey emojis and chicken and watermelon emojis. That's why. That's the fastest way I can explain it to you. That's why the LDBC exists, because we didn't want to deal with that. And not everybody in the LDBC agrees on boxing. But what we're not going to do is insult each other with chicken and watermelon emojis and monkey emojis. That's all this is. So what are you doing for real? Dollar signs. You're a clown, dude. And this is the self-hatred part I'm talking about. And you ain't the only one. You're not the only one. When I look at this and when I analyze it, I'm like, I can't believe this. But I can. Because slavery, let's just say that. Somewhere in your bloodline, your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather banged his mother, banged your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother, and made your father, and somewhere in the DNA, it got boggled up. And then came you. You're a diseased Negro. You're diseased. My point is, this thing that happened to Devin, the black community should be in an uproar. I was a Latin kid representing by himself in the name of Ryan Garcia. How many black people jumped on Ryan Garcia? You know, I'm sorry. The only black people that want to jump on Ryan Garcia want to ride him.
Whoa! Go!
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Sugar-Free Mars, my sister. In that super chat, much love. She said, keep the pressure on their necks, Great King. I'm on the job, sis. Go subscribe to Sugar-Free Mars. It's fucking ponderous, man.
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on!
What?
Yeah, man, come on!
What?
Yeah, man, come on!
What?
Yeah, man, come on! Better than that!
What?
Man. So when I look at guys like Shakur and Keyshawn Davis, you know, they just run around trying to get a bag, and they on there like nothing happened. The Negro wake-up call is for real. And Shakur need to wake up. I don't care how many Boricua flags you wave. Ain't nobody claiming you, dude. You're black. You got that good hair, but you black. And you found out when you were styling, shutting out your last opponent in a beautiful boxing exhibition, a flawless boxing performance that I appreciated, Shakur. And ESPN showed the audience leaving. I said, man, why they doing that to that kid? Yeah, True Boxing Night. Now, you ain't got to change your name. You know why? Because I knew about you first. So you ain't got to change your name. So, Shakur, I appreciated your last one. Matter of fact, Shakur, let me say this. I appreciated every last one of your performances. As a matter of fact, Shakur, let me say this. When Devin stepped to you and said, yo, look, take this 25% and we can get it on, I said that was a 50-50 fight. I said, man, Shakur could definitely win that fight. Shakur, I have a lot of faith in your skill set. I really do. Unfortunately, nobody likes you. I know you say you got fans. They're not loud enough. They're not on Twitter banging for you every day. Like how they banging for Tank. They're not on Twitter banging for you every day. I see more people disrespecting your skill set than anybody. And I'm telling you that's unfair. You know why, Shakur? And this is where the ignorance comes in. So Ryan Garcia is supported by ignorance, self-hatred, and extreme racism. This is the ignorance part. Most people don't know boxing. The art of hit and not getting hit, the sweet science. 88 Sports talking that super chat. He says Tim Bradley said he had his coffee tonight. Shaking my head. Yeah. Maybe if Tim Bradley learned how to box like you did, Shakur, we wouldn't have had that Ruslan Provodnikov debacle. He wouldn't have got hit in the 12th round where Jesse Vargas thought he stopped him, but that ref made the mistake. You see, Shakur, you wouldn't get hit by Jesse Vargas. Y'all remember that? Shout out to Jesse Vargas. But that term boring is usually reserved. Let me ask y'all a question. How many white or Latin fighters have you heard them say were boring? Even when they were boring. It seems that term boring is only reserved for my people, these people who don't support. I never said Shakur was boring. I like watching that kid work. So while everyone was saying, man, he ran against Edwin De Los Santos. You know what I said? It was Edwin De Los Santos' job to understand how to cut off the ring and get him into a firefight. He didn't do it, so he failed. Shakur won. Now, that's what I said. Now, Shakur's a lot of things, and he said things that pissed me off. He's done things to piss me off. You know, talking to Ryan Garcia like it's all good. You never heard me call him boring. That was a 50-50 fight between him and Devin. That made me nervous. I say, yo, Devin's on that type of time. He's going to drain. Remember? He's going to be drained. Rubbing his hands like Birdman. And he never took the fight. So I said, man, what's that about? Thank you, Gary. Sandro Martin, by that definition, Sandro Martin got to be born, right? Don't say that. And he's one of those, he's Spanish, but he's white Spanish. I mean, this is ridiculous. They're calling this kid boring, but you got on an Instagram chat with Ryan to beg him for a damn fight. Now, here's how ridiculous that is. Devin offered you to fight. What was you getting? 25%, which what I understand was going to be your highest payday. But the minimum was 30%. What was he getting with that? Devin was going to be drained. He was getting his first look at pay-per-view. And what else? A shot at 4 titles with 1 fight. A shot at Undisputed with 1 fight. And if he had beat Devin, he could have got on there and made his case of fighting who? Tank. I beat Devin. That's something Tank was scared to do. You could have the Tank fight right there. But the fact that you turned all of that down and you're still looking at Tank and y'all not fighting, I'm looking at you like, bro, what are you doing exactly? What is Tank and what are they doing? And once again, Devin gotta do everything. And when Devin was trying to do everything, y'all cut him down. Now these 2 fools at 135, and are they even fighting? What? Do we have a date? Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have a date, because how can they fight when they're effing? Let me start a BS rumor. They're not fighting because they're dating each other.
Whoa! What are you, a homo?
Now, I just want the fights. Why can I not get the fights? I don't know. Sick of y'all. Instead of the 2 best at 135 fighting, y'all rather talk about Devin being assaulted by a racist Ryan Garcia fan. You know, you see how ridiculous you guys are? You see how stupid you guys are? You see how easily distracted you guys are? It's therapeutic to run to. When that happened with Devin, y'all ran y'all ain't come here because y'all already know. Y'all see I ain't talk about it. It's about 5 days old now, something like that. I looked, I said, oh, okay. All right. Let me give it a minute. Y'all could run to that coolie on the West Coast, run to his channel. You can run to that midget with the nappy hair, the 4'11" bearded boy, the 4'11" bearded boy. Hey man, look, man, look what happened to Devin Haney. I could only imagine what that super coon said. The bearded boy, the circus monkey bearded boy. You go to him, you go to all kinds of clowns. Today's my day. And while y'all worried about that, those same people you ran to, go to their channel and ask, what did you say when Ryan Garcia said he wanted to resurrect George Floyd and delete him again? And where was the Black Caucus to demand an apology from Ryan Garcia and tell him he should pay money to George Floyd's family? Where was that? Where's the Black Caucus asking these clowns, why y'all bothering these dudes talking up black fighters? Where's the Black Caucus in all of our chats blocking the racist others? Oh, well, black on black crime. Oh, but Chicago and all this other stuff, as if that's relevant. Didn't racist Ryan say, black people put more people in the ER than the ER, whatever he said? And he had some fat super coon co-signing his behavior, saying, oh man, I've been around black people. I haven't been around black people 30 days and my life got better. Well, where are you? What black people are you around that your life is miserable? Because last I checked, I was around black people all last weekend? LDBC meet and greet. Not one fight, no bullets flying. Bronze Bomber showed up. Trill Bill called up on the phone, and we had a good old time. So what are you talking about? There's a majority, there's some Latinos in here, but there's a majority of black people in here right now, even from the UK. Brothers UK in here, PGH in here. I think PGH, you from the UK, right? I Am Amanda's in here. I love black people. You know what I hate?
Monkey!
Salute to G. McCall in that super chat. Much love. He said that clown wasn't alone. His boys watched him get jumped by Devin's homies. Really? I didn't know that. He effed up. He effed around and found out. He was lucky to get out of there alive. So this dude was with his friends too? I barely watched it. All I know is that I know Devin was walking in a fair, and there's no way they wouldn't just pick the fight with anybody. That was that kid doing that. And for what I understand, it started with the N-word. So let me ask even the super coons, because I already know what they're going to say. I'm going to ask this question. You minding your business. You minding your business, and somebody recognizes you from YouTube. Adewale, salute. The continent of Africa holding it down. If someone recognizes you, YouTube, and says, you N-word, what are you going to say? Oh, I know what you're going to say. Because one YouTuber said it, and someone sent me the clip. I said, man, I can't believe. Oh, he ain't call me. Ryan ain't call me no N-word. Really, man? That's what. Now watch this. He ain't call you no N-word. He ain't call you personally no N-word. He wasn't talking to you. He didn't say your name with the N-word attached to it. But how do you feel him calling someone else an N-word? Don't tell me, oh, well, I don't know that person. Because just a second ago, those same channels that took that stance at some point on their channel, they were pro-black. At some point, all of them. All of them. All of y'all were pro-black at some point. Something happened, whether it was George Floyd, how many of us, Philando Castile, at some point, you was pro-black. But you drew the line at Devin Haney. Why? Because all the lies? You know, the Spanish speaking, oh yeah, here I am. I'm talking about another YouTuber, so timestamp this and send it to him. He ain't gonna do anything either, because he's seen me 3 times. If there was really a problem, when you see me, he was like, yo, man, da-da-da-da, but nothing happened. I looked at him, he looked away. Nothing. The Spanish speaking Negro, him, that guy, he'll tell you there's no racism. That's what he'll tell you. You believe that? You believe that? Y'all remember the video when Philando Castile got blicked off in his car? What about the brother that was running away from the cop and the cop shot him in the back and then tried to plant his taser on him? And his story was, he grabbed my taser. So even though if he grabbed your taser and ran away, he was still running away. But it was a lie, because the other young man recorded the whole thing on video. The whole thing. Right in the back. Right? But I know we just on here, screaming and hollering for no reason. My brother LaRon in the building, Broken Traditions. Go subscribe to Broken Traditions. Exactly, Shaquilla. They ain't like us. They not like us. You're black when it's convenient. You think turning on black people gives you white privilege. No, it does not. Everything that Ryan is getting away with is white privilege. So you knuckle draggers standing in the pocket for this kid, you're digging your own grave, laying it. Because something else is going to happen where you won't be able to ignore it. You won't be able to ignore it. And when you pick a side, when it's the righteous side, there's going to be people to remind you, whoa, this is the same thing that Ryan. But how you cool with Ryan? And it's going to be a drug test. I'm telling y'all. Wait a minute. You didn't say this when Ryan popped dirty. Now you saying it now? You remember the lies? That Spanish-speaking N-bomb? Another dude that had my beef in his mouth? Ryan, he said, what'd he say? Devin should have been reprimanded a long time ago for breaking the rules. And I did a whole live stream. What rules? Wait. He took an article and flipped it. Remember I did that live? And I said, wait a minute, let's read the article as a family. And everything he said was completely wrong. There was no rule. We talking about rehydrating. Remember that? There's no rule in rehydration. The committee decided that it's unfair, and they decided to do something about it, but nothing was done yet. And I'll say this, if it was a rule not to rehydrate past 10, 11 pounds, Devin would have complied. How do I know? When has Devin ever come in overweight? It's fighters like Tank that likes to lose belts on a scale. Uh-oh.
Stupid butts.
Wait a minute. Was it Tank or Shakur that lost a belt at the scale? Am I confused? Who lost their belt on the scale? Was it Tank or Shakur or both? I mean, remind me, family. Thank you, Shawa. Uh-oh. When is Devin not made weight? So if there was a rule, I'm going to say Devin would make weight. They say, Devin, okay, you come in at 135, but you can't come in no heavier than 145. Done. You know why? He's never lost the belt. He's been draining himself the whole time. He's never not made weight. He's never missed weight. Tank missed weight. Shakur missed weight. But once again, Devin is the focus. He's never missed weight. If it was against the rules, he wouldn't have broken the rules. But you guys were so hell-bent, and this is what I'm saying. Shay Girl, salute. This is what I'm saying. Y'all hate these brothers so much. I'm talking about the Haneys. Y'all hate them so much that you ignore what Tank did, missing weight. You ignore what Shakur's done, missing weight. Y'all ignore the fact that as soon as Shakur had that altercation in Jersey, out of the ring, they put his mugshot on BoxRec. And I was one of the people that sent several emails to remove it. I did that. But that wasn't a Negro wake-up call for him. He probably don't even know about it. But I know we hate Shakur though, right? Got it. Y'all overlooked that. All of that you did, Shakur. All of that you did. You guys are silly. You guys are silly. You know what's crazy? I never rooted against Shakur. Never. I never rooted against Tank until he started acting out. Never. Never did. Never did. But ask any Shakur fan or Tank fan how they feel about Devin Haney. Oh my God. It's bad. And that's the self-hatred part of this morning. That's the ignorance and self-hatred part. It's like, what do you can't like all three brothers equally? This is supposed to be a fun time. You're incapable. You can't multitask. You kids are weird. Some of you adults are weird. You guys are just weird. Slavery. Somewhere in your bloodline, your great-great-grandmama got banged out by her son. And that's your tree. Because that retard gene hit you. I hear it in how y'all talk. I hear it in how y'all talk. It's not drugs, it's how you were born. How could a people with strong dominant genetics still spawn retards? I just told you. So whether you think you have all your faculties and you get online, and here's the funny part. People seek comfort. Like, man, I hate, they say things like, yo, they hate on the Haneys, right? So they'll find the nearest channel where all they do is talk bad about them. And you're not knowing you're following somebody that's retarded by way of genetics. Because their great-great-grandmother got banged out by their son, and that's your bloodline. So whether you're on here with nappy hair, but you can't figure out why you're 4'11", that's the retard gene. Or you're on here falling asleep on the mic.
On the laptop.
That's the retard gene. Telling you, I see it. I see it all the time. Sitting on a dirty couch, wondering what we're doing. It's the retard gene. I've made it make sense. It's all, I rationalized it. I said, this gotta be it. Somewhere in your tree, mama got banged out by her son. And there you are. And you get on here, you might appear to have all your faculties. You got working fingers and you can tie your shoes at your, you know how to tie your shoes. You ain't got to think a minute no more. You might be able to hold a job. But when you get in front of this camera, holy cow. Holy cow. Laugh at these clowns. And the people that seek comfort in these clowns, I'm telling you, what Ryan Garcia has spawned is dangerous. We're talking about safety, because the next time what you don't want it to be is a freaking gun or a knife. And they won't announce themselves. They might try and walk up and let me get a pic and then start poking. This is dangerous. You think it's content. It's not content. It's dangerous. When Boots was at the Barclays, I went to get that picture with him, and he had his head turned, and I just friendly reached out to tap him on the shoulder, and he saw me, and when I put my hand on his shoulder, little white guy grabbed my wrist, and I almost like, yo, get the, and then I realized it was his security. I said, oh, my bad. Two little white guys. But see, Boots need that. And they were doing their job. But I didn't know who they were at first. Because they were like close, but not close. But they were surveying the area. Now, I was back there with media. I had my wristband and everything. But I was like, yo, Boots. He was like, oh, yo, what up? And he was talking to somebody. And then he went to take a picture. But I had my hand on his shoulder. And dude, like, grabbed my wrist. And for a split second, I was like, what? Oh, it's security. I was like, okay. I was like, and I told him, I said, yo, man, my bad. I ain't trying to make you work hard. My bad. They're like, oh, no. They have to do that. They have to do that. Devin needs that now because of this crap. because of this crap. And what you knuckle draggers don't understand is how dangerous this is. And you out here joking because it's content for you. This isn't funny. This is not funny. This is dangerous. So his extreme racism is now being supported by your self-hatred and ignorance. And your unconditional love for Tank and his tattoos. And all this crap with Shakur. Shakur, I don't know when you're going to get your N-word wake-up call. You should have been had it. They're calling you boring and everything else, and I disagree. You're talented. You're talented. But you let ESPN say that about you. You're still mad at Devin Haney for reasons you can't explain other than jealousy. And you begging Ryan Garcia for a fight when his suspension is up. But I'm not supposed to be disappointed in you. Man. You're disgusting. Can you ever just shake hands with Devin and move forward as a brother? No. I figured, but meanwhile, Lomachenko.
Unified, undefeated. Unified, undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What the hell is even that?
And forfeit. N.
No N. Brandy.
I hate y'all, man. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God, man. You told Loma, let's get in the ring. He said we could take it to the parking lot. He sunned you. He said, Jersey, where's that? We could fight right now. You're like, in the ring. He said, right now. No paycheck, because money don't move, Loma. Got you looking stupid. And where the hood is supposed to be, yo, Jersey. That was drowned out by people laughing at you. So you're boring. You're boring. People walk out during your fights, you're so boring, right? And Loma's that dude because he was about to thug it out in the street with you and you ain't go and you a sucker now. I didn't say it. They said it. When would you guys understand?
Well, you should let me help you with that.
So considerate of you, Jimmy, but you know we don't allow is in the house, so it's quite all right. It really is wonderful to see you, son. You keep up the good work.
You will never have a seat at the table, man. So salute to the weirdos that get out of bed to de-watch me. You can go send it to the appropriate parties now, even the people that you think I was talking to. I don't care, and no one's going to do anything to me. But salute to you. I remember the end of Purple Rain when Prince did that. I'll run that back one more time. This is how the weirdos, they set their alarms. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Drew's live. Let me run to my computer and see what he's doing. Stolen Valor. Stolen Valor. All up on the 9-iron. And salute to you sellout channels. Car fires for all of y'all, man. But I know y'all mad. I want to take a minute to salute the Wrench Gang. All of y'all could die a painful, and yet excellent deletion. I have no remorse for you. I hope y'all kids trip and break their ankles and need pins in their shit for the rest of their life. F you and your entire bloodline. You're unproductive. The coonery is strong. And don't worry. You will get everything you deserve. Evil never takes a day off, so why should we? I stand on the side of righteousness. Salute to Bob Marley. So salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Nerds on Culture tonight. Me and Stormy gonna take y'all on a magical journey about what it was like to live life prior to the internet. So even you new kids need to tune in and see how we live like the Flintstones. I'm gonna be doing some more content for Bear Cave. Stay on the lookout for that. And salute to Devin and Painful Excellence Podcast tonight at 10:30. And all you fence riders, I'm just wondering. Eventually, y'all will show me who y'all are. So I think the general should be on. Let's head over there. See y'all tonight. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.